Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Modern Storage Unpacked, the podcast where we make space for what matters. We have a very, very special guest with us today. On our episode, we're going over Mr. Jeffrey and his local lawn care business. He uses his storage unit with us at Modern Storage and a parking space for his trailer to run his entire operation. So whether you're thinking of starting a side hustle or curious about how storage can support real businesses, this one is definitely for you.
This is Modern Storage Unpacked. Let's go.
Jeffrey, thank you for coming on today,
Excited
taking
to be
some
here.
time. Hopefully there's no lawns at cost here, you know.
Actually, I was thankful to take the day off from the heat. to be
There you
here.
go. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You do need a break sometimes. You got to
Have those.
hydrate, all that. It's different working outside than being inside, you know, in a comfy AC
Yeah.
space. So tell us a little bit about your lawn care business. Like, how did you get started with it?
Well, actually, how I got started was I've done lawns over the years. Most recent was back in 2020. I was working at a church, at Agape Church, feeding all the staff and feeding the students. And I was teaching PE. And then the virus came along.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the school gets shut down. We're without a job. And my side gig with my brothers was doing lawns.
Oh,
So I had to go for something.
yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
So jumped in and went for a lawn business.
What made you decide to rent a unit and spot at Modern Storage? Is that kind of when you just had started accumulating some stuff and you're like, I need a place to store it?
We were storing our equipment at my parents' house.
Okay.
We had a building that we used. So I was working with my two brothers. We all three had talked about doing a business together.
Mm-hmm.
So we were using that. Well, this year in the spring, we sold the house. And all of a sudden, I had to have a place to store the equipment.
All your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then my brother, he had moved his stuff and he moved it to Modern Storage. And he was so impressed
He
with
did.
you
Yeah, I met
and
your brother.
everything. He said, you got to go check out Modern Storage.
Well, thank you for coming to us. You know, we're happy to have you. And yes, you absolutely can. We do have quite a few businesses that, you know, either store their stuff there or some, you know, people actually run their business out of
Yeah.
Modern Storage. It offers, you know, certain amenities to kind of cater to that. How has having a storage unit and trailer parking spot helped your day-to-day operations? I know it might be a little bit different because you're used to going to your parents' house to pick
Yeah.
it up and drop it off, but is the location ideal? How has your day-to-day operations changed since you took over?
It's actually been really ideal. I didn't know, first of all, that you could do it out of a storage unit.
Yeah.
And that just made it real easy. And then I was always concerned because I used to help people move all the time and just seemed like a lot of places were real tight and you had to move around people. And here it was just easy. There's plenty of space to move around.
You might see one or two people moving in and
Yeah,
out, but
maybe.
you know, there's
But
still
it's
room
so
to
easy
get around.
to get around.
Yeah,
And then it just made everything more convenient.
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
have the trailer there on the grounds too.
Yeah, I bet. It's actually something that at our location we just started offering. So you could have came at a perfect timing.
Perfect
You know.
timing.
So what kind of in your storage unit? I know you got a unit, and then the parking spots obviously for your trailer. What kind of equipment do you keep in your storage unit?
I went and looked at the different sizes and I saw pretty much what I had and I could tell which one I needed right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one that holds a 0-turn, a Craftsman backup, 5 mowers, a couple weed eaters, a blower, pressure washer,
Wow.
wheelbarrow, a ladder, just about everything you can think of
A lot
for
of stuff in there.
business. And I got it all in there. And
Yeah, that's nice. What is it, 10 by 20?
I think I
That'd be
got,
what
yeah, I
you
got
got?
the 10 by 20.
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna say
perfect size.
sounds like about right.
Yeah, it's perfect size.
Well, good, good. How often are you in and out of your unit during the week? I feel like I see you every day.
Yeah, actually, during the busy parts of the year, I'm here 6 days, 6 days a week.
Okay.
So 6 or 7 months, I'm here 6 days. I'm a one-man show right now. So
Really, your brothers ditched you?
yeah, they both ditched me.
Man,
Went from 3 to 2 to 1. So I've been a one-man show the
Wow.
last couple of years. And
how has that been? Especially, I know, in the summer, it's been really hot.
It's been
we've
it's
had some heat.
been a
dome
little
moments.
challenge because I keep up 50 lines. So it's been a challenge, but it's worked out.
Is everyone on a different schedule, or is it everyone gets cut every week or 2 weeks, or is it just kind of catered to what they want?
Yeah, it caters what they want, but I'd say about 60% are every 2 weeks. So it's not as bad as you think. And then 30% are every 10 days, and then 10% is every week.
Is that a lot to
just
keep
kinda
up
put
with?
it together
How do you
and keep up with it. Not
Who'd you go
sure
to?
how I pull that off. This administrative skills is not my thing, but I can pull it off week to week.
Yeah, there you
Day to
go.
day.
Does the wife help at all?
She's awesome at that.
Yeah. Get a
She
planner or something.
she's really good
Calendar.
at that with her business. I'm on my own.
Sounds like you need at least an extra set of hands to help cut the
Yeah.
grass, and maybe, someone that can either do that and is great with administrative, or
Yeah.
maybe it's time to up the game there a little bit.
Might be needing to up the game, but that's what's helped with having the storage. I can get in and out. And
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
made it real easy.
Do you do any kind of organization or setup inside your unit to make things easier? Like, do you put things that maybe you don't use as often in the back, or like kind of how do you
That's how I would probably say I do it. I put the stuff that I'm gonna use the least in the back,
Mhm.
and then everything else is organized
Right.
for me.
For you? Everyone
in my
has their own-
mind.
yeah, has their own way.
But I know exactly where everything is.
Exactly.
It
Yes.
works for me, and that's all that matters.
100%. My house at my organized is if you don't see it, it's great. So don't open a closet. Don't open any doors when you go to my house.
But at least I've seen some people open their units, and I'm like, at least I'm not there. So
Yes. Yeah. No, it's everyone's different.
Including my brother.
I've actually seen this lady, she had like a 10 by 20, same size as you. I mean, it was completely full,
cool.
stacked with boxes. One day she came by and she opened up her unit and everything just, it was like a box tsunami wave just like flew and hit her. And I mean, I felt bad. I did go and help her like kind of pick things
That's
back
good.
up. But you could just hear like glass breaking and like all this stuff. But if you got things that, nothing's falling over at
Right,
you
everything
whenever you're coming in,
works.
you know where
Yeah.
things are at. It works for you.
All systems go.
Yeah. What is your routine like when you are loading up for the day?
Well, it's pretty much the same routine, but I know who I'm cutting for that day or what kind of work I'm doing, so I know what all I need.
Okay.
So I load my equipment every day. I know you've got some that you can just pull your trailer in with the equipment on, but I load up my equipment day to day, and I know what I need to cover every line.
Everything.
So I load it up, and I can get everything in my trailer, everything loaded up in 15 minutes or less. And I usually don't ever have to come back unless I choose to.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
So you don't
And I
forget,
know.
like, I need this. I would
Right.
definitely feel like I'm the person who would need like a checklist. Okay, what
Yeah.
am I doing today? Make sure I got
Right,
this.
make sure
and
you got
this.
everything.
So do you have any advice that you would give to someone who's thinking about storing, whether it's a lawn care business or, maybe any business that maybe they're just looking to start out with for like services? Is there any advice that you would give them on storing in a storage unit?
I'd recommend that they go for it. If they want to start a business, just
Mhm.
go for it. And storage units can make it real convenient. If I knew what I knew now,
You
I
probably
would've
would have done
started
it
years ago,
before,
yeah.
even though your parents was free.
we only had it for 5 years, but I mean, I would have done it
Oh.
back when I was younger. So I
Really?
used to work in the restaurant industry and had to work all week to make what I can make in a day or two now.
Yeah.
Running a business. So if I knew back then I could have worked out of a storage unit, I'd probably
Grown
would've
it,
jumped on it
a
and
lot
grown it.
younger.
Yeah,
and
and with my
probably-
brothers.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I would tell people to go for it.
Just see where it goes. I feel like,
see where it goes. You can always go back to your other job.
yeah,
go for
I've seen
it.
that a lot lately, the past couple years of just like people creating businesses and like them being successful with it.
Just go
Like,
for it.
just going for it. I think that was right out of the COVID era,
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool to see like, how people just have becoming pretty successful with it, especially if you're, in a good community. I feel like that we're in. We
Right.
definitely support our locals over here and got social media works wonders, getting the word out there.
Yeah.
Is that how a lot of your clients are? Is it like word from mouth or, friends of friends or?
I'd say all mine's been word of mouth.
Okay.
It's been friends, neighbors, and relatives.
Love
I
that.
haven't even had to
Probably like, man, that
Yeah.
lawn looks good. Who
Yeah.
cut your grass?
Yeah, that's how it is. Or they'll say, I know someone you could use. and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
What is one thing that has surprised you about running a business out of a storage unit?
Just the main two things were that you could do it out of a storage unit.
You
That would
could?
be number one.
Yeah.
And the second thing would definitely be about convenience.
What?
There's plenty of room to move. And
Mm-hmm.
So it's just so convenient.
A good storage facility would kind of space the buildings apart a
Yeah.
little bit, making sure you can get moving trucks
Yeah.
through. Yeah, and I definitely remember helping your brother
Yeah.
back a while ago, and I think you had moved in on one of my off days. I
I
remember when I came in, I was looking at like our move-ins, and I was like, because I've never heard of your last name before, and I was like, how ironic that like within the same day or the next day, there's like another last name like that. So I was
Yeah, he recommended. I'll tell you something that's cool with that too. Is the young lady that was covering for you that day. she was showing me around, and she goes, "Well, when I showed you this earlier," and so she thought she had already talked to me earlier in the day. And it's my brother.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys look alike too?
We're similar. We got a few mannerisms.
What has been your biggest challenge so far running a business, running this lawn care business?
Probably, like I said, the biggest challenge is whether to grow it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Just working it on my own, especially when it gets hot.
I was going to say, I would say the
The
heat for me.
Yeah, and keeping enough fluids in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why I probably do need to.
Because it is a physically demanding for one person.
Because sometimes you can push it a little too much. And
you don't know your limits.
That's been the challenge.
Yeah.
And just whether to grow it or not.
I think you should.
I think so too. I'm thinking more and more because each time I get around different people lately, it's been recommending, why don't you grow it? So I think
just run with it. You never know what's going to come out of it. You never know until you don't try. Do you have any funny or unexpected stories just in this business? Maybe it pertained to working out of the storage unit itself or just like on the job?
Well, I had some before I moved into this storage.
Okay.
But I haven't had any here yet.
Okay.
A couple of times where I didn't lash my trailer all the way and kind of had a little few situations.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, no. Woke up a little too early and didn't have my caffeine yet.
Oh, yeah. I think we all get that way. I can't.
But thankfully it unlatched early enough that I didn't get in too much trouble.
There you go. That would be awful, driving down the interstate and then just seeing all your equipment.
And then one time
smashing cars behind you.
Then one time I forgot to put my lock on and I saw my equipment kind of waving. I was like, why's my equipment waving? Didn't have it locked on. But that's why you got backup stuff on your trailers.
There you go. So when it comes into, you say like the down season or slow season, when I'm sure grass isn't growing as fast as it is in the summer and spring, what do you do to fill your time with? I think you said you had a pressure washer. Do you do pressure washing?
Yeah, I do some other jobs. I do pressure washing. I do leaves. There's always leaves up till about the end of the year. And then I do plenty of mulch jobs and gutters and stuff like that.
Okay.
So enough to keep busy. And I've got some full-time contracts.
Good. Okay.
I do a little stock market. Keep occupied.
You're a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Like one man show for all your stuff. Yeah, I love it. Love it. What is your favorite or best grass to mow? Do you have a preference?
Probably my favorite's actually zoysia.
Really?
It's I don't know if you know what zoysia is, but it's when you cut it real nice and it's thick. It's like a green on a golf course. You could lay down on it. And take a nap.
Okay.
Or something. So
zoysia. Okay. I like it. I honestly don't know a lot of grass. Is it breeds? What's the term? Types. Okay. Yeah. I know there's like Bermuda. I think that's really good.
And Augustine. Different ones. Bluegrass.
What's a lot of Maumelle?
A lot of them are Bermuda.
Bermuda. Okay. Yeah. What do you have like your worst yard experience? Like worst experience on the job? Probably
the worst job experience is when you do favors for friends sometimes, or someone you just see their yard's a disaster and you're like,
let me help you out.
I'm going to help them out.
Yeah.
And then you get into it.
And you realize it's a lot of work.
Am I doing this? Don't do this again.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you get through, it looks awesome and they're happy and you're like, I'm glad I did that.
Just doing a favor for a friend.
So it can kind of take your emotion both ways.
Yeah. I feel that. I've heard that a lot too. Like, even for people who like do like, friends that do like hair or nails or, any kind of service like that. And like having friends expecting like a discount or like a freebie or something like that. I could definitely see that would be something, business owners can run into.
Right.
Which me personally, if I go to a friend, I'm paying them full price. Like it's your, this is what you do for a living and I want to, come to you. I want to give you that business. So, but I don't think every once in a while it's not a bad idea to do a little freebie here and there. Maybe to someone who really needs it. What is your favorite piece of equipment or tool? Is it the zero turn?
Well, if I had, probably the zero turn just because you can sit and relax. But if my favorite piece of equipment, I actually like the weed eater.
Really?
Yeah, I like just tearing up stuff with the weed eater. Making it look good, if it's a mess.
Yeah.
Not tearing it up and just making it look good.
Yeah, absolutely. I love zero turns.
Yeah.
My stepdad has one of those bad boys ones. They go fast.
Yeah, you can do it.
You can, I'll just put
Take
on
care
some
of some business
AirPods
folks,
and
too.
maybe put on a swimsuit so I get a nice tan while I'm doing it. And I would just go for a ride there. One time I did about half of his, they live on a farm too, so a lot of land. I did about half of their yard, and I realized I didn't have my mower, the blades down. You know how you have to like pick them up and put them down or whatever? Yeah. I was making lines in the grass, but it was just the wheel.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a mistake like that?
I've had a customer that I gained. She said, I think it's time for you to start doing our lawn. My husband did 3 laps the other day and didn't realize he wouldn't even cut the grass.
Okay.
And I
feel better about myself now.
And I do have to admit, I have one experience. My buddy that works on my equipment, I thought he put the blades back on, and I started cutting the yard one day, and I did 2 laps. And I was like, man, it's not cutting much today, and it sure sounds smooth.
Yeah.
Extra smooth. And I pulled the mower up, and I looked underneath, and there wasn't a blade on it.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
So
that's
I
not
put
going to
the
do
blade
anything
on
there.
it.
Yeah. Anybody that's watching this, maybe they're local and they're like, hey, let's give this guy a shot. You know, how can they get in touch with you to book you? Do you have like a website or like a Facebook or?
So right now, the way to get a hold of me would be at Jeff Passerb at 501-681-2308.
Give him a call.
Give me a call and we'll see what we can do.
But yeah, I mean, that's awesome. I hope that we get to see you grow at Modern Storage. We're excited that you firstly came to us in the first place for coming on our podcast today and sharing a little bit about your experience. We just kind of wanted to share that with the world a little bit and, you know, let people know that there's other people that are kind of starting what you're doing and you could definitely make the most out of it. But we're excited to see you grow.
Thank you.
Hopefully we get a name and some T-shirts soon. We'll be wrapping them a little bit. And thank you for coming with us.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I highly recommend Modern Storage. Everything's real easy. And it's top notch, always pleasant. Everything's real easy there.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend Modern Storage. I didn't even have to go anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely check out a local Modern Storage, see how that can help your business. Thank you again for joining.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you.
See you guys next time on Modern Storage Unpacked.
That's a wrap for this episode of Modern Storage Unpacked. Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe. See you next time.